gingerbread house. You probably guys say this is like the most popular time to do a gingerbread house. So I thought, why not show you by using the thing that we have in our, let's see if I have, like in our house, like a cupboard or something like that, so we don't have to bake. I know it's like a hassle to bake gingerbread house, because sometimes if you use the wrong ingredient, it might pop up and then it might be having this issue with length, and then some flour can expand. So it's a really big hassle. It's like you're going to spend the whole day just baking to get the right size. So I think it's a real hassle. So today I'm going to show you an easier version how to make it using the cardboard. What I mean by cardboard is this kind of cardboard that you use at home, that you have at home, especially now Christmas time. It's about a lot of people having this kind of thing hanging around in the house. So I think this can be something, this can be used something like making a gingerbread house. So let me show you what I actually have in mind. This is what I have in mind. I don't know whether you can see from here, because I think this way you can see better, right? So this is what I actually have in mind. I want to be able to have like a garden, like a not a garden, but like a base below. So I still was thinking how I want to build the base, but this one we're not going to do that in this live streaming. We're just going to focus on the simple construction of a gingerbread house. Okay, so there is a door here in front, and there's two windows, and there's another window at the side. So instead of using, hello Geraldine, long time no see, yeah? So instead of using the the sugar coating, it's again another headache, because that one you have to get the right consistent, and then you have to be quite good in creating the patterns. So it's really a headache. So I'm gonna show you this video how to remove all those headache and just enjoy making the gingerbread house using clay and cardboard. Okay, and to a certain extent you might want to use this gel pen. We'll see if we need them. So you need clay, of course. This is the hobby clay, the one that you can dry in the air. You don't have to bake them. So what you do is you take it out and then you roll it, and I'm going to show you how to do that. All right, it's very cheap. You can get this at my link below, here below in my video description, so you can go and get them yourself. Of course, if there are any shops nearby your craft shop, if you can find this, get this. All right, so I have one pack here which it was drying out. So the thing with this kind of clay is that it will dry out if you just put them open air, because it's called air dry clay, remember? So one thing good is to use the water, put them in the bag, and then you just crush them a little bit and let them sit overnight, and the next day you're going to get new, fresh, moist, soft clay. Okay, so I'm going to just tell you like how I did with this the clay. I have used a template in my, I found a template in Printers, which is the easiest one. So basically it comes with this. I printed them on my my printer, and then I just cut it out with scissors, and then I get the wall, the side of the wall, and then I have the roof, and then I have the side of the wall, which is there. And hopefully we can build the chimney. The chimney is actually like that. You need 4 of this, and then you need 2 of this, and then you need 2 of each. So let's get started. Let's see if I can do this like that so you can see better. Huh? I hope I'm doing a live stream now on both Facebook and YouTube. So if you're new here, hi guys, welcome. My name is Esti and I am a Singaporean living in Sweden. I have been this channel for almost 15 years now. So recently I started crafting and then I find that it's a real passion because I've been doing crafting all my life. You know, I don't like to spend unnecessary money to buy craft items. So I be creative, use the stuff that I have in my house, and then I'm going to share it with you like the Christmas season, how to make Christmas decoration, for example. But I'm a forager, so I always do a lot of stuff like earrings, mushrooms. As you can see, I am a crazy mushroom woman, or auntie, you can call that. So I do things like recipes on mushroom and also craft on mushroom. And now since it's a Christmas, I'm going to do this to fit the season. I'm a little bit panicked today. You know why? Because before that, I was looking for actually a piece of paper to do the window, and then I went into my storeroom and I opened the storeroom, and then I was trying to reach out for a box of things that I want to get, a piece of glass, like a transparent paper, and then there was a bottle that fell off on the floor. And I don't have any idea that what that was. You know, it could be oil, it could be something. So anyway, the storeroom was like full of liquid, and I only managed to use a broom to just sweep away my glass. So after this live streaming, I'm going to do a deep cleaning on my storeroom. All right. This can be this can be happening like you're doing a live stream, and you know sometimes can be a bit stressful, but I'm going to try, right, to calm down and just enjoy doing this with you. All right, if you are from America, India, whatever which country you are from, I love to hear from you, so I know where are you from. And I do not know whether you notice, I have a towel here, which I like to use when I am making clay stuff. I also cover, if you notice, I cover my table. It was actually white lacquered, but then I realized it is really painful to just every time when I want to go live stream, I have to clean it now. Ooh, and it takes time. So I decided to put some wallpaper on top. So I'm going to clean it, of course, but not as hectic as the other one. So you know why the scene suddenly changed a little bit green here. So what I have in mind now is to construct the house. Like you see, this is the side of the house. And then I was thinking, like in front of the house, right? I want to have like a door entrance. So I was thinking of having like a small like shadow entrance, so that, you know, like in Sweden we have this house that, you know, you come in, it's not like immediately is the door. It is like what do you call that, shelter. So you block the shelter from the rainwater and the snow. So I was thinking about doing that. So this is how it should look like: the roof, the side, this is the rooftop, and the side. So the house should have like a door in front, I thought. So I'm going to construct the door first before we do anything, okay? So now don't mix this, because it's good that you write them behind. This is roof, this is roof, and this is the side. And then I'm going to make like window also by cutting them. So we start by doing that. And you know, sometimes it's very what do you call that, it's not so good if you use like a pen knife like that to cut them on your table. Yeah? Don't do that because it can be very damaging. So what I usually do is that I have a sponge like that. If you have a sponge like that, it's good. So I will like make a door. So I have all this extra paper which I cut, and I thought, you know, I can use this as my measurement. So I'm going to have like a door here in front. Let me just zoom in so you can see. So okay, I'm going to have like a door. Sorry, Facebook, I cannot zoom in, you know. Oh yeah, they have this zoom in also now. Okay, good. Now, so I'm going to just tilt the camera a little bit so you can see on both sides. Ah, that's good. So now, see how this goes. Okay, so now the door part, I'm going to just use this one as my template, and I'm going to make the door smaller. I think it is very important to like divide this into half. This is a side number 2. Okay, this is slightly bigger, so make sure you check. Okay, and you don't want the house to be like uneven, unproportional. Just make sure that the sides are like the same. Yeah. Okay, now let's draw the door. And because I need to have 2 windows here, so I'm going to just like put the door around here and around here. I don't want the door to be too big, not too small either. I think it's a bit too much on the side, yeah. So maybe I'll take a little bit more. I'll just do a simple door then. Okay, and over here, I was thinking maybe I'll make 2 windows. The best thing is to use a hard cardboard, so you know, you always have the same size, like that. This is a bit crooked. I can't see with my eyes. So make sure that the proportion is the same. And I still see it's a bit of crooked. It's the same size as the door. Okay, now I'm going to cut this even more because I felt like the window is too big. How many of you have problem like seeing this, like, you cannot judge whether is it straight or not? I have that problem, yeah. So if you are that, you're not alone. I am one of them. Okay, now I think this is a better size. So I'm going to use this as my window. I'm just going to trace this. And on this side, I'm going to trace this part also, making sure that I have a proportion. And yeah, now I got the right proportion. And then at the side of the house, I like to have a window too, because I feel like, a house must have window, plenty of window. So I'm going to make a bigger window here now. So don't keep this one. If you're going to make like another house, so you can use this. So, and then write them the front window. So you can reuse them again. So I'm going to use this one as my window. I think this is a bit crooked. Now, so I'm going to have one window here. And another window on this side. So we get a lot of lights in the house. And also you can put fairy lights. And I like to cut holes behind the house also. So I'm going to be using like a three, this way, 3 different window. Maybe I'll do it like that, 3 different window. And then one more in the center. So I have a lot of lights. So when I put the fairy light into the house, it will look really, really cozy. So now what happened, right? No, we're gonna cut them. So I'm gonna start off by this one. I have here with me a pen knife. So I'm just going to start from the side, put it in, push it in. You see, that's why I mean you need to have like a foam behind, underneath, so that you could, you know, cut through the board. Otherwise, you know, it's going to be really difficult. See, we got one window already. You see? Yeah? So just continue to cut them. I'm going to do it very quickly because we need to save time. See how easy is that? And when you come to like that at the corner, I think it's better to start them in the center like that here. Cut them through. And then turn the cardboard and then cut them like that. It's much easier. Okay, you see, it still happens. So you want to make sure you cut them like in the center. In. It's okay to cut a little bit outside the line. So because later we're going to decorate it, so you won't be able to see them. See, you already have 3 windows here. So don't throw this away. I like to write the back window. And then I'll put them here. So I remember these are the back window. And let's cut the side window on the side of the house. You see, this is what happened if you didn't cut like outside the circle. See? Now I have the second one. And let's do this one. So one more to go. Okay, now this is the front door and the front entrance. So I want to cut them like more gently. So Ta-da. Okay, this is so fun, right? Ah, so now this is done. Oh no. You have to watch out for all the corner. And all this don't throw away, okay? Because you can actually use this to decorate. I'm going to give you an example later on. Okay, now that we have all our door being cut, right? So this is a door, this is a the side. Okay, I'm sure you know what I mean. So now I'm going to use the clay to decorate the house. You notice I don't want to like put the what do you call that, the house together, because when you put the house together it's going to be really difficult um, to assemble them, because this clay is really easy. So what I have in mind is to first of all decorate the window and the door. So with that, I'm going to push everything aside and I'm going to use my rolling pin. This kind of clay is good, but you know, when you put them out for too long, they tend to dry out. Or have you been not using it for a long time, they will dry out. So it's very good that you, if they are drying out, do like what I told you earlier on, and then or you know, just massage it once in a while. Okay, now make sure they are even. Okay, let me just find this knife. I have a really good knife here. This kind of thing is for actually it's my partner. He used this to do like work, you know, so I like to use them often because they are really good. If you have a ruler, use a ruler. And then I want to just cut them into smaller thin pieces. I use my ruler to measure like that. So you get a very even size. You want to prepare all these strips in advance, because you don't want to like keep rolling it, then it will take a lot of times. When you prepare the strips like that, ready made for you, you don't have to, you know, do it like all the time. It's very time consuming. So this way you will save a lot of time. Okay, we will put this aside now because I'm so eager to build the house. Okay, I'm going to just keep this part in my plastic bag and keep this part in my bag. Okay, so don't use them, put them in the bag. Make sure you seal it like that so it will not dry out. All right, so now let's do the window. I'm going to just tilt the tray so you can see. I have more workspace here. So for the first stripes, Okay, I'm going to like make them even more thinner. And actually what I have in mind is to, you know, just to put them around the corner of the, like the corner of the, what do you call it, the cardboard. Okay, but I think I have, I need to roll it a little bit. It's okay if it's break because let's see if I can get a better glue, because the glue that I have earlier on, it wasn't so good. So let's see if this is better. We'll see. We'll see, because I have a lot of glue and not every glue works on clay. This one works quite well. It's just that, you know, you have to be a little, oh my god, it came out. Okay, let's do this. We put them on a tray. Always have handy thing around, like tray and all that. Okay. Oh my god, it broke, I think. Okay, now I'm going to just use the tip of the clay, the glue, or the brush to just, you know, put them around here. I'm going to do the door too. Around the window. If I miss your comment, if you are writing a comment to me, if I missed it, you know, you guys probably know why, because my eyes is on this thing, right? So it's not that I'm ignoring you. So you know. Okay, now let's put this first piece first. And my knife, I'm gonna cut them. Can be a bit tricky here. Okay. For the front part of the window, I try to, you know, use this method. And at the side, I'm going to use a different method. So you don't have to have like a perfect, that's why it's good to have this one, so you can push the clay towards the corner, so they will not like feel so awkward. Push them in here and make sure it's thick. Okay, just push in a little bit like that. So again, this one I need to use my finger, just remove the excess, and then let's see if I get enough of the clay. Okay, like that. And then use the cutter to just cut whatever excess you might have. Oh my god, I cut too much of this. Okay, now the door, I'm just going to just push it in like that. Okay, now the door, I'm going to make the door a bit thinner so I don't have to worry it. I think this is the length. This is the length. Okay, now I'm going to even divide this into two. my my glue dried out. Okay. Now, make sure your glue don't dry it out on you. Ah, now this is good. I'm going to just roll this a bit, and hopefully it touches the corner. Yeah, now, see? Now you get one side. So what do you do now, right? You want to just firmly press this one on top of the glue so that it glue nicely. And then if let's say if it's crooked, right, you use this knife and then you just push it straight. See how easy is that, right? So push it straight. Even though if it's not straight, it's still okay. Yeah, because I'm a perfectionist. I want to do it the right. Ah, so troublesome with being a perfectionist sometimes. Okay. I wish I'm not that, but I just cannot stand it, you know, if it's not right. Okay. Now, this is done. So you have like a, you can see it's sitting quite well. Okay, you want to do the rest of the window. So I'm going to just do like that. I think it's easier when it is like more round on this part. Let me get my glue. I'm going to make it even more thinner. If you like to have a more flatter, you know what you can do? You can use a rolling pin to pin it, to roll it so it get a bigger frame. Okay, and then now I'm going to just use my another one. Oh, okay. Now, using this part, I'm going to break this. Sometimes it's not even. Try and make it more even. Okay. So now, the first one, you use the glue. If you want to quick this part, like the window and all that, you know, actually you can just use a pencil, the jelly pen with the white color, and just draw the window. I'm going to show you how to do that later on, because you know, if you are looking for like a more detailed kind of of course using this kind of clay, it looks much more like 3D, right? So if you want to like do it quickly, you can use this kind of pen. To use this is much easier and faster, but I like to have this really nice cozy ginger house effect with a bit of 3D. That's why I'm doing this. And I think Christmas should be something that is in Sweden we have, like, you know, very common people spend a lot of time at home in the evening during this time. They call that the julpisse. It means Christmas craft. So they either invite some friend over or they do it at home with their kid. So it's like a tradition. So I hope I have this tradition with you, even though you are not my family. It's really nice that you join me. Thank you. I hope that you will continue to join me in my near future. Okay, now this one is a little bit headache. Okay, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to roll this. Plus 2. I'd like to know what kind of tradition you guys have. Do you have this kind of tradition um, where you do this kind of stuff or this kind of hobby craft during the festive season? Because I think in Singapore, where I came from, we don't have this tradition. Parents don't have time, not even to cook Christmas food, because it's so convenient to buy everything ready from the supermarket. I think it's lacking a bit of the tradition. Like during Christmas in Sweden, people are not so particular about cooking too. So usually they just buy everything almost ready, and then most of the stuff is just to pop them into the oven. Unless it's things like candy. So they like to make candies. And I noticed candies, Christmas candy has been quite popular recently. But I'm not a candy person, sorry. I try to like completely stop eating anything that is sweet, because it's not good for the health. Oh, this is like too dry. This is what that will happen. Okay, now I'm happy with this. So now let's do the second window. And we are almost done with all the windows and the door. Okay, so let's quickly do this. It's a pity I cannot have a background music with some Christmas to like build in the Christmas spirit, because it's because of the copyright thing. So it will be nice when you're doing this at home on some music, Christmas music or what. I think it's a really good atmosphere to have some background music when you're doing this. Okay, now we are getting very, very fast. So now you're getting used to it. So actually you could do whatever you like. I'm just showing you the basic technique, like how you create a gingerbread house. So you can make them in more advanced if you like. I think it is fun. You know, you don't have to do everything like one go. Like today, you have to finish it. No, we're going to cut this live streaming, and then we're going to continue doing this, or maybe building a small garden outside. Okay, we see what happened. Okay, we're almost there. Yeah, now I'm just going to press them so it sticks. So we have our 3 window. Niche. Trying to reconnect. Okay. Sometimes you might find there is a reconnection problem because the room that I'm sitting on, I locked the door outside because Siri was like, my cat was like, she tried to get in, and when she get in, I can't do anything because she probably will be walking in front of my camera to and fro. So I don't let her in. Okay, now what's next, right? So I'm going to use the pen and showing you how to do that. This is a white jelly pen. So I like to draw things like maybe a pattern. So over here, I was thinking maybe I would like to have, this is a center, I would like to draw like this. And I'll do the same. Like that. I don't know why Facebook is like, you know, they just cut off the live streaming. Anyway, I'm still here with you on YouTube. So just draw anything you like. Sometimes the ink can like dry it out because I have this pen like for 3 years. So by right, I should buy a new one this year. So I'm just going to just make small little pattern, like cozy little pattern like that around the S. And then try to make this even more obvious. And then, you know, I'm going to do the same to this side. Like that. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit more detail. Maybe a little bit of tears, not tears drop, like a diamond. Like that. A diamond shape. So you can also use like this kind of clay to like make a detail. I'm going to try and see if I can make like a small ball. And just glue it on top. But I like the diamond effect, so I'm going to stick to the diamond. Okay, I think the door, I'm quite happy. Like that. And then for the rest, I'm going to do like a design. I have actually designed something. I'm going to do like a small easy dot. You can use a paint too, acrylic paint, but I find acrylic paint is a high risk if you're not good in that, and you need to have a very fine brush. So I think this jelly pen is much easier, and it's you know, even kids can use it. So you can just make like the base and then let the kids do the decoration. A heart. Like that, for example, a heart on both sides. And if you like, you can actually add another window on top, like that. Just a fake window. Okay, and then make it more detailed, like maybe like that. Just use your imagination, because I think that is the one thing good about building a gingerbread house, is that you can design whoever, whatever you like for your house, right? Like that. I think it's nice. I think it's pretty cute. So I'm going to just draw a more obvious window here with maybe a cross. Like that. I think it's so cute. Okay, now the other side of the window, you can, like I said, you know, you can do whatever you like. So I'm going to try and do like another design. Maybe I'll do like, let's see. Maybe I'll do a circle one. A semicircle one like this. Yeah. So, you know, you can fantasize your own dream house and put them in in your gingerbread house into reality. Okay, I'm sure you know what I mean. Very, very easy design. Maybe we would do like a pattern like this, up and down. You don't need to be a expert to do this, all right? Anyone can do this. It's really, you know, just have fun with it. So now let's do the last one, which is this window. But before I do that, I'm going to just remove this because I'm scared that it might dry out. So maybe I might need 3 of this. Always keep them. Okay, and then so I'm going to just do a very simple design like this, like one straight line, and then just like that. It just like that. I quite like the uneven. This is really easy and fast and pretty. Most important, you're having fun. Da, da. Now this is done. Okay, now the next step is to make the window. You want to have lights inside. So what you're going to do, you need to have a window, right? So I'm going to cut like small pieces like that, approximately like that. Then I might need a few more there and over there. Okay. Now you want to cover this window so that, you know, the light shine through. It's not like blah, so blunt, right? So you need a glue to glue this. And then I'm going to use this big one. It doesn't matter if it's a bit ugly because most importantly is the front that is pretty. So you do the same to these two. See if it fits, yeah. And then put the window back. Okay, now for this one, I'm going to just need 2 on each side. This is too big. That on one side. Okay, now you have this window. All the windows are done. So now the roof part. Where's my roof? This is my roof. Okay, so what am I going to do with the roof? I need this to like paint them later on, or maybe put to seal them at the corner. So for the roof, I was thinking the fastest way is actually to use this glue, this pattern, this white jelly. Oh, just nice. Okay, now at the center here, you want to go a bit broad. So it always land at the center. I'm not a perfect person who is very good in drawing, but I'll try, okay? I'll see if I can get the roof. I wonder how nowadays how many people got this kind of roof. This type of roof is like nobody is making this kind of roof anymore. In Sweden, a lot of roof is made of you know, metal. So I actually dream about having like a small cottage like that. In fact, I'm living my dream. We do have a small cottage in LG's summer house. So I should be contented with that. But I wish I have a roof like that. I like this kind of roof. Do you like this kind of roof too? Let me know, okay? So it's very, very cute, I thought. You know, if you are perfectionist, you can use like a ruler to rule it, but I'm not going to do that because I'm trying to like make this as quick as possible so you don't fall asleep. Or how many of you already fall asleep? Huh? I hope nobody. This is like a long haul live streaming because building a house like that is not easy. Oh, I'm gonna see if I have. Oh, my roof. Not perfect, but I'm enjoying my time. I try. Okay, I'm going to try and make them even with my eyes. Hey, ah, 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 ah. Hmm. Ah. something like that. This is my roof. Okay, now let's glue this. I think I probably use a glue gun to glue this because you know, if you use like a normal glue, it's gonna take forever to dry. So I'm gonna use a glue gun. Let's see if I can find my plug. So now, while the glue gun is heating, I'm going to just flatten this a little bit. Flatten this a little bit. Okay, and I think this is flattened. Just going to flatten this a little bit. Okay, and now I'm going to put everything together. This is the front, this is the side. And if you like, you can actually draw like a pattern. Let's see if I have an ink on my... I have an ink. Okay, if you like, you can actually draw like something like that. So it looks like, you know, cottage style. The olden time, they have this kind of window. The same. One more. Ta-da! Okay, now the fun part. Let's put the house together. Okay, is my glue gun ready? Okay, when building a house, I tell you, the last time LG told me, he said, okay, you have to put it on the ground and then you try to build them like that, you know. But I tell you, that is not working because I noticed after I do this, the house is like crooked. So I'm going to try the traditional way, all right? Call me as a old-fashioned, but I think this is much better. Let me see if I can find a piece of cardboard where I could use as a base. Let's see. Because I think it's really important that you have like a square. Like you have, oh, where's my cardboard? Here. All right, you have to have like a square so you know this is the front. And then around here. Okay, and then here the same thing. Because if you don't do that, it will be, you know, very crooked. No matter how good you are in spacing, because you need to have a base. Okay, I'm going to see if I can try and use this as my base. Okay, now let's put this together and see if everything falls together. Okay, like that. So I'm going to glue this one to here on the base here, so that, let me get a piece of, maybe I'll use the, is the glue gun working? Oh dear, it is not. Okay, now I've forgotten to on this. The reason why I use the base is because I want to be able to do like this and this first, okay? And then I put the front and the back. Let's see. Hello. Hey, hey. If you can see what I mean. So you get a straight house, not a crooked house. Without the base, it's going to be crooked. So this is what I was thinking initially, like that. Like that. Okay, and then later, then we glue the side. This is very important because the last time when I built the real ginger house, you know, it was not only crooked, it was also like, you know, I don't know what happened. It just doesn't feel right. So you need to have a base. And the house here in front here, I actually wanted to do like an entrance, like a small entrance. So what I have in mind is that I'm going to like make like that. Maybe I'll do it right now when I'm still waiting for the gun. Huh? So what I was thinking is that I'm going to do like a small entrance, or maybe a big entrance. How big is the door? Maybe this is enough. Okay, I'm going to do like an entrance. This is not big enough because I want to be able to decorate them later on. Okay, around this height. And then I'm going to just divide this into two, making sure that they are the same. Yeah, they are the same, to be exact. So what I was thinking, I'm going to make like that. Okay, like that. And then I'll have a roof over this. What do you think? I think it's more cuter, right? And then the door, not forgetting the door, we must have our door back. I think this is the door. Yeah. So I'm going to open the door a little bit like that. Making sure that this is, yeah, I think I'll use this one as my door. I see that the door is a bit crooked, so I'm going to just cut it. Okay. And you might need to have a doorknob on the door. Get a pen. And if you like to design the door too, it's fine. Like that. So otherwise door is too plain. Okay, the door. And also remember to put the lid back every time when you use the. Just hopefully this one will not dry up. I'm scared that it will dry off. Okay, door will be like that, okay? So, but before that, I'm going to build like this. And then with a roof. This will be my roof because they're the same color. So, I was thinking the roof should sit like that. Okay, I'm going to cut the roof. See, they're the same. Perfect. Today I'm in luck. Okay, now, hopefully the glue gun is ready. Let me just put all this thing away. Otherwise, I'll get headache. Put all the stuff away. Okay, let's do this. Maybe we will do the door first. I'm going to like let the door open like a bit. Can you see? And maybe I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see. Okay, I'm going to open the door a little bit. Then next I'm going to build the wall. So I need my base like that. Okay, I'm going to do this part first. Put this one on top of that. So make sure, oh my goodness, I got some glue on top. So just make sure it doesn't, see, it's coming back. Okay, now I'm going to do the back window here. Make sure it's seat. Okay, and then don't let it sit for too long because otherwise it will be crooked. Make sure it is being pressed properly. Yeah. So now the next step is the wall, right? And you want to make sure that the corners is joining each other. Okay, now I'm going to put glue on here, here, and here. Don't worry about the corner here because later we're going to solve this issue by using the straps. Okay. Just make sure all the corner is being glued properly. And then the last one is this one. All right. Now let's do the lights. So I want the door to be open a bit so I can put my lights in. I'm going to use this kind of lights. I just hope I have enough left because I was a bit panicked yesterday. I bought the wrong type. So this one is in my Amazon storefront. You can go and check it out in the video description. I find that this light is really, really good because it's so small like that, and it could easily fit any kinds of craft, like a small house or small decorative. I like to remove the tape because it's so this is really, really good because it's like you see, it's really small. And then I don't know if I can right now. This is not the right one. And they are not so expensive. They're quite cheap. What happened? Oh my god, I got it wrong maybe. Let me see, where is my print set? The plus supposed to be below and then the minus is supposed to be up. I always got this mixed up. Okay, now. Ta-da. Very easy to assemble, very easy to use. So what I was thinking is that I'm going to put this small lighthouse with window that can show how beautiful it is from the inside. So I'm just going to crush them like that and put them in my house. Ta-da! You see? Can you see how pretty it is? Okay. And then I'm going to let this one come out of the window. I'm going to just press this now. And then I was thinking I'm going to hide this underneath here. All right. So put this one in first. Now the roof. So we're going to put the roof together like that. Like that. Okay, we need to glue them. And because I'm going to have like an opening here, that's why I don't want to put the house. I want to put the roof back first. So back to the roof. So I need to glue this here and here. So you need to put your finger pressing it so that it will hold there. Okay, on the other side. On the other side, it will be like that. Okay, I'm going to quickly. might want to have here also. Now let's quickly put the roof back. Ouch, it's painful when you get burned. So gently press them like that. So you want to make sure if you are doing this roof part, don't let your kid do it because you can get burned. I just got burned. So do it yourself, okay? If you are the parent. That's the front. So I was thinking maybe I will put the tape like that. I would like hide the door. Okay, I'm going to make sure that this one opening is easier for you to remove. So you want to make sure that the facing is like towards you, so you can. I'm going to push more in here so I get lesser wire out here. Okay, I'm satisfied with it. I can put them in place. Use something to push. So it sit in position. Don't burn yourself. So I'm going to just glue this on top like that. Okay, and then here, whole thing like that. See? For the tip part, I'm going to cut this and I'm going to glue this on top so it doesn't look so strange up here. Okay. I broke it. And the side also very ugly, right? So you want to also use this part to glue it. So push it in. And then the side, this side, continue to do the rest of the corner. Notice there's an opening here, so maybe I need to block them. that. So let's put a bit of glue here and see if I can cover this part and hold on to that. And I have a pattern scissors here. I don't know whether I can cut the glue, this one. I want to create like a pattern on my side on the roof. Let's see if we can do this, okay? And I'm knitting the I'm so scared that this thing will be dried up. Let's see. Oh, I don't think so I can cut them. We'll see if that can be done. No, I can't. Okay, never mind. It's okay. I'm just going to fix this problem first. This one. Okay, now. And it should sit like on top of this. So what I was thinking, I'm going to make like Christmas tree out here, or maybe some snowman or a ginger man. So yeah, what do you guys think? I think it's pretty cute, right? Okay, let's do the front entrance because I really like that idea and see if it's workable. Maybe not. This is the roof. This is the side of the door. Maybe this will not work. Huh? We'll just keep it as it is like that. I think it's pretty too. Maybe I will do more pattern, like more drawing on the top. Okay, it's a shame because the roof is so low. The roof is so low. I cannot do like an entrance because I was thinking of doing like a shelter entrance here. But you cannot have everything. Alright, so maybe we'll do like a ginger man. I'm gonna draw a ginger man. They are not so big, so I'm gonna use this one. Circle first, and then hand, and then the body, and then the leg, right? And this is actually my what do you call that, my scissors for cutting my eyebrow. Using this because it has this curve which I really like. Because with the straight scissors, you know, you cannot get a curve. So utilize your other two, okay? If you don't have that, I'm going to cut like that. So you see it's a curve like that. So you can get this nice curve. So may also have to have curve, you know. A snowman cannot be like straight, right? You have to have a curve too. Okay, now I like about this is because it is curved, so it's easier to cut a circle. Let me show you what I mean like that. So ta-da! This is my ginger man. I'm gonna keep the tray. I need to hydrate them. Rehydrate them again. So my ginger man is here. I'm going to draw the ginger man eyes. And then ginger men usually have this curve, right? And a curve, right? And then you have a button. My ginger man. It's going to be here. It's going to be sitting here. Da, 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 da. He's walking into his house. So I'm going to make a few of this. A mother ginger man and a father ginger man. This mother ginger man is a bit round because she eat a lot of gingerbread. Because she bake a lot of gingerbread. Ooh, wow, he's so big. She is the one who decide. In Sweden, the woman decide. So usually they are bigger in size. Not that they're not well trained. I just can't help noticing, you know, Swedish women, they are so beautiful. When I go for, I don't know, maybe this is not really typical of me to say that, because I just realized that, you know, the Swedish women really have figure, you know. When I go for water gym, I go there like every Monday and Thursday. So we used to hang out with a group of Swedish women, and it's a very good place that you can get to know Swedish women. So I noticed when we are in the gym, everybody is like naked, right? So we can see, you know, a lot of Swedish women, they really have really nice curve. In Singapore, we probably cannot see so much of the curve because Singaporean people are obsessed with being skinny. So that's not the situation here. I feel like now when I'm living here for so long, almost 27 years, I still feel like, you know, women need to have curve. And I know that this is maybe not everybody agree with me, especially if you are from Singapore. You probably think that still skinny is pretty, but I don't know, maybe I stay here for so long, and then I just felt like there are another way of seeing beauty. And I'm like, maybe I'm getting Swedish. I'm getting more and more Swedish. I don't know, but I just feel like women should have curve. And I think that they are beautiful. Not that skinny women are not beautiful, but you know, the curved women are more beautiful, in my opinion. Yeah, so this is my curved ginger man woman. Ta-da! Okay. So I'm going to draw her like the man, except that she is going to be more happier. Maybe this man is a bit sour. He's not happy because he never get to do what he won, because in Sweden the woman usually make all the decision. Why I say that? Because I notice a lot of, I've seen my neighbors, you know, shouting at the husband at the garden. Garden, what the situation was, how happy. So I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I just feel like Swedish women are very domineering, and that's quite good, because myself being a woman, I think where I came from, women are not so domineering. So it's a good thing that we get to dominate. So here's my Swedish man and my Swedish woman. You see the difference? One is happy, one is not. Okay, so guys, I think I'm going to just stop here, because I think it's really funny to just have you guys join me. So what you can do is that I'm going to, if you like to hang out, you know, you can continue to hang out. But I'm thinking of making trees here, so that I could have them outside. And I'm going to paint them too in green in color. So now I have, maybe I need a template. Oh shit. Okay, now I'm going to need maybe one Christmas tree for a start. A Christmas tree shouldn't be too high also. Christmas tree should be around this. So maybe I'll make 2 Christmas trees. So usually I like to just draw them like that first. Okay. Oh, this is not a pretty Christmas tree. I want it to be like 4 layers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I start off with the top first, which is until here. The second one until here. Third one here. And fourth one here. Like that. And then the leg. That's my curvy eyebrow. My eyebrow, what do you call that? Scissors. I think cutting in this direction is easier, using the curve. Okay. Okay, now this is like my template. I don't know, but I think it's quite a nice template. So I'm going to use this same one and duplicate another one here. so I get the same. I don't have to like do another one. So you can use this like a template and make as many trees as possible. Jingle bell, jingle bell. Oh my god, did I miss one part? Yeah, I missed one. You're my jingle bell. So now I have two trees that is almost identical. Alright, now thinking was like that. I want to put one tree on each side like that, and then I'm going to put my ginger man. But I'm going to paint the tree later on, so I must well just put the tree first, so I can use a paint to paint them later on. One here and one here. So maybe, oh my goodness, the tree fell down. Okay, now to make the tree, let me just remove this. To make the tree stands, so you need to have a stand, okay? And don't forget that, I forgot about that. So how do you do that? All you need to do is put a stand behind like that, the tree. Okay, let's do the stand. Put the glue on the cardboard at the side. Then put the stand behind. So it stands better. Put a little bit higher. You notice I put a little bit higher so that the tree is like falling backward a little bit. Like that. Like that. Okay. And because I'm going to put the house here, so I need to have the opening, right? Otherwise, how I reach the battery, right? So what I do is that I'm going to just trace the house approximately like that. Then I know, okay, I need to just cut a hole here, inside here, because the battery is here, okay? So I need to cut a hole here. Like that. So, in with my pen knife. Where is it? This one. Okay, so now I'm going to cut the hole. I don't need to cut so big. I just need the hole for my battery. Okay, now let's put the house here and let's see if I can reach the battery. Yeah. See, you can open this and change the battery later on. So good that this is fixed. So now I can glue it, the house to. Okay. So make sure don't press so hard, otherwise the whole house will collapse. Okay, now this is my Christmas tree here, and I think I have instead of Christmas tree, I'll have maybe something like that in front. Does it look good like that? I think it looks quite okay, right? So let's glue the tree. Okay. I'm going to put something else on the ground so it's not so boring. So that you know it's not like you're looking at the concrete. My stomach is calling. I'm hungry. Okay, and then my Christmas Santa. I'm not my Santa, my boy. So they need a support too. Huh? So I'm going to do like give them some support. I'm going to cut like a triangle like that so that they could lean onto this. Okay, so cut them again because they are too tall. So they could lean on to this. All right, I'm sure you know what I mean by that. I'm going to put glue here. Like that, so they could stand. Where's my angry, my happy Christmas mother? She's so happy. Okay, now this is my time out. Come here, Christmas mother. I'm going to put you, stand here. Yeah. Yeah. What do you guys think? Nice or not? So tomorrow, tonight I'm going to work on this, and then I'm going to decorate this, and I'll see if I can make this even beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to show you tomorrow. Later I'm going to paint this. Oh my goodness. I'm going to paint the tree in green in color with some snow on top. Oh, I dropped this part. Damn it. I heard something. Yeah, that was falling off from my roof top. Okay, let's put this roof. I'm probably going to beautify it, and then I'm going to, when it is done, I'm going to take a picture and I'm going to put. You probably notice when I do this kind of live streaming. They gotta move this one up. But when I do this kind of live streaming, I usually cannot put the end product in the thumbnail because I need to have a close. I cannot be doing like 2 3, then it's going to be even more time consuming, then I won't be able to do live streaming with you guys. So usually when I do a live streaming, you will see like a snapshot on how the items look like, and then after that you will see the finished product after the live streaming. And it's also after the live streaming, then you get to see some of the review. So I hope you enjoy this. I really enjoy doing this. I think this could be a really nice Christmas decoration for whole family to do. And I hope you give this a try. If you really enjoy this video, please give a thumbs up to support this channel. And I hope to see you in my next. Oh, my Christmas father and my mother, they're hungry too. They cannot even stand straight. Oh my goodness, they're so pretty, don't you think? I will definitely make this even more beautiful. Okay, make sure you stay tuned for tomorrow live streaming. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you. Bye bye.